Okay, today I will show you how to digitalize corals using the GIS. So first of all, we have our picture of the bottom of one of the coasts of Mozambique, and here we are going to digitalize some of them. So we start to come here to layer, create layer in a new shapefile, want a polygon, a name as code, you will see why. Here just have sure you create everything so with a proper name to be easier for you to remember where you put all of your documents. Okay, layer black, yes. Okay, so now as you see we have a layer, you have this tool, the toggle editing, and create a polygon. So now starting the fun. These are, for example, spongy, so we need to surround it. Okay, and now there is some codes that we need to follow. In this case is a spongy, so SP is 17, so ID 17 and the code name is SP. Okay, so now we need to do this for everyone that we have in this picture. Okay, so after you select your all of your corals, we save it, and now we will create another layer for the matrix. That is basically the polygon that will be used as a background. Okay, pay attention to you have all of your photos and layers in the same georeference, okay, like this one and not a different one, so you have everything in the same georeference system. Okay, now add another polygon. In this case is surround all of the area. Okay, once this is the background, you have also a ID and a code. Okay, this time is rock. Okay, R for rock. Save, of course. Yeah, and now we will buffer the matrix. We want kind of a difference of 0.5 0.0 okay, square and run in background. Okay, it's done. As you can see, we have here different layers. We have this space of 0.05 centimeters. Now we need to do the symmetrical difference between one and the other. In this case the matrix and the layer. Run it. Okay. Now here open attribute table and clean this one and also this too. We only want this here. So okay, 21 draw rock subtract. In this one we also came here in the open attribute table and we add 21 rock. Okay, save. Okay. Now the next step is the union between the symmetrical difference and the layer. Okay, it's done. Okay, now here in the attribute table also we need to put these two, the data of these two columns in these two. So for that we need to edit and open field calculator, update existing ID, and a special tool that will help us with that. Okay, concat. We put the reference ID and ID2. Okay. Now we have all of these values over here. We just need to correct these two because he assumes 0 because these columns are null. Okay. Now is the time for the code. Update. In this time is code is the same. So code and code 2. Okay. Here we don't have problems with 0 because ID is the important feature. So now we need to delete the other two fields. Okay. Okay, save that. Now the next thing is the intersection between the buffer and this union, the background and this. Okay. Okay, it's done. Now the symmetrical difference again, the buffer and the union. Okay, close. Once we have two different symmetrical differences, sorry, we should rename like just this. And now here we will put negative values. Once they are so few data, we can do this by hand. It's more quickly. Okay. Why these values are negative? These are those that are outside that limit, that space. So that's why they are negative and not positive as the rest that is inside of the main quadrant. Okay, delete these two, save these ones. Okay, and done. Once we have it, almost in the end, union again, but this time between the symmetrical difference and the intersection. Yes. Okay, we have a new union. This will be the fun one, so we will call it like merge, or yeah, merge. Okay, this is enough. Okay, now to avoid the program to crash, that was something that already happened a lot of times, we should open the shp file always and remove this one. Okay, yes, and now edit the open tributary. So now we have more table 6. These two we already had it before, so we will not need them. So delete. Okay, now we need to put everything in the same. For that, and to avoid the zeros in these whole numbers, we'll use another kind of tool. Sorry. First, add another column like ID, and now, and now update the ID, and now is a different one, is collage. Okay, this time is to put ID. Okay, plus another one, ID 22. Okay, I forgot. Okay, so as you can see, output preview will be this one. Okay, we have all the values without the zeros that we could have with this null. Okay, so we can delete the ID, these two. Okay, perfect. Now for the other to join the rest of those two columns, the code, we can use something that we already use it, the concat. Okay, so basically to join code and code to this column. Okay, he will join the values of this one and this one. So okay, yeah, just this is not very important, so we can leave it. So delete this one also. Now we have the values that we want. Okay, just to check it out, we can come here to properties and to see the difference between them. Categorize the code, classify, apply. Okay, and now if we see here, we have R at the bottom and the different corals that I made. Okay, now is the final step, the rasterize. Will be the merge, the ID, want output as georeferencing, 0.01 should be enough, here too, output extent is just to have the same coordinates, and okay, run it. Okay, and here we have it. Okay, now here we have the rasterize, and if we click using the identify feature, we have here the 21, that is the rock, 17 was a spongy, another spongy, 18 is another different kind of spongy, is incrustate, and 13 another kind of, it's kind of a coral. Okay, now all of this data is prepared to be developed in Fragstat. Like for example, we want to measure the biodiversity in patch and landscape, so this is one of the crucial steps we need to make so we can use it on the Fragstat. And don't forget to save everything. Okay, like save as. Okay, geotiff output. Okay, you can copy the name. Okay, and it's done. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.